Hey there, friends and enemies. Jumper here again, and today we got massive God of War Ragnarok news. We've got a trailer with Kratos and Atreus. We've got the release date finally confirmed, no delay on this game, and a whole bunch of information about the pre-order editions, the physical editions, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm gonna jump into that. Let's check out the trailer first, and then I'll dive into the rest of the news. This looks so sick. I'm ready.
When you are at your weakest.
When fear and doubt are a burden too heavy to bear.
Full side by side.
Remember this.
Fenrir. Okay.
Are not alone.
Let's go 11/9/22. Okay. So we know that it's being released this year in November. Confirmed. That is actually huge news because there have been so many rumors about delays and it not coming out as anticipated. But now we finally have confirmation on when it's coming out. And I am very relieved because I was waiting for this game. I think it's going to be one of the best games of the year. God of War, the first one in the series, is my favorite single player game of all time. One of my favorite games in total of all time. Fully completed it, platinum it on the PlayStation, all that kind of good stuff. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see my full gameplay of God of War on this channel, because I do have all of that. I can edit it down into a story version, so that way if you need to get caught up and you haven't played the game, or if you have played the game and want a refresher, I can do that. So let me know in the comments down below on that. Anyway, some other information. It looks like this game is going to be tremendous, and from the physical editions, there's lots of goodies in those. We've got Thor's hammer is available for the top tier edition. Cloth map. We've got little figurines. We've got dice and all kinds of good stuff. There's pre-order bonuses with cosmetics for Kratos, for Atreus, for their weapons, all that kind of good stuff as well. So it leads me to believe that this is going to be a game that involves the two of them more than the original. Obviously, you had Atreus involved in some of the events of the first game. You had him around to use some of his abilities. However, I have a strong feeling that this one is going to be a little bit closer to 50-50. Maybe not perfectly equal as far as the combat goes, but probably more in line with what we would expect with a game now that they've been fighting together for a while. They're both integral parts of the storyline, and we'll see how that progresses. It's called Father and Son, this cinematic trailer. It definitely leans into the vibe that you're going to need both characters in order to progress. So it'll be really interesting to see how that all plays out once the game does launch this November. Now, some things to keep my eye on. We haven't got a lot of gameplay, but I don't think that's as necessary for a game like God of War Ragnarok, because I don't feel like it's going to vary too much from the original, just with some enhancements, more of the story that we're kind of looking forward to, especially with Thor now involved. Just like Horizon Zero Dawn to Horizon Forbidden West, there was way more marketing of the actual in-game play with Zero Dawn than there was with Forbidden West. God of War is probably going to be pretty similar because we know what to expect. Hopefully they have some nice fine-tuning, some additions that'll make the game pop as well, and fix some of the things that might have been people's issues in the original, as far as tracking enemies, make sure you lock on, and making sure all the different weapons that you use. Potentially, if you have the Chains of Chaos, if you have the axe, anything, whatever you're using, if they're all kind of evenly balanced, all that kind of good stuff. Overall, though, I am ready. I think a lot of people are excited to hear that the game is actually launching this year. I think a lot of God of War fans are ready for this to drop, and I think it's the #1 game a lot of people are looking forward to this year. Since Elden Ring, we haven't got the one universal title that everybody loves, and I think this is going to be the next one, and I cannot wait personally. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to have a full playthrough edited down of God of War Ragnarok on this channel once it does release, so definitely check that out. I'll have some tips, tricks, different abilities and builds, all that kind of good stuff like I did with the original. But again, make sure you subscribe for all that. My name is Jopa. I hope you enjoyed the video once again, and I'll catch you all later.